Ever since I was younger, I had a fascination with mysteries. The obscure, the unsolved, and the unknowable. From interesting to disturbing, harmless to dangerous. Join me as I uncover rabbit holes and track down information on a plethora of topics you may know little about. This is Atlas Investigates. Hello everyone, I'm Atlas, and this is the chronological Chris Chan iceberg. Welcome back. If you're unaware, Chris Chan is a person on the internet that many people are familiar with or have at least heard of. He holds the title of the most documented person on the internet due to the sheer amount of facts that are available regarding his exceedingly strange life. This iceberg was created by the user Picadeli on icebergcharts.com and was posted on the 8th of February 2022. This is part 10 of this chronologically organized iceberg, and I encourage you to go to my channel and watch the first 9 parts if you haven't already. While we're on the subject, I'll encourage you to like the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you have something to say. I read them all. If you'd like more frequent updates from me, then you can follow my Twitter, which will be linked in the description and be listed on screen right now. If you've already done all that, then let's begin. The Trolling Era, 2007 to 2010. Before we get into things, I want to let you know that there are a few overlapping sagas that occurred during this time period. In this episode, we're going to be covering part of the Clyde Cash saga, part of the Emily saga, and more of the Liquid Chris saga. I know I said we'd be finishing the Liquid Chris saga this time, but it turned out to be much longer than I expected, and more things happened in it than I thought did, so we're going to have to push that into the next episode. In order to keep things chronological, I'm going to cover the events as they happen in the timeline, as opposed to going saga by saga. So keep an eye out for the title that'll appear on screen and let you know which saga the event I'm talking about is connected to. Let's begin. Sonichu audiobook DVDs. In the wake of the Chris vs. Chris SingStar Challenge, won of course by Liquid Chris, Vivian G would release a video proclaiming that she was giving out free copies of her Sonichu audiobook series on DVD to anyone who would send her and her team $19. Chris was very unhappy about someone else profiting off of Sonichu, and so he sent her this very pleasant email on August 15th. I've just heard. Not cool. If you make and sell your DVDs without my authorization, you will be in violation of the counterfeit laws, and I will not go easy. This is your first and last warning. Peace, Christian C. Alright, try me. Gone. Also, on the 15th, a video would surface showing Liquid Chris being tied up and looking unwell in what appears to be an unfinished attic. He claims that Solid Chris, aka Ian Brandon Anderson, had abducted him. I can't directly confirm this, but I suspect that the Chris in the chair was being played by Christopher, while the Chris behind the camera is being played by his twin brother, John, just as in the SingStar Challenge.
Captain's Log, Stardate, August 13th, 2009. Tell them your name.
Christian Weston Chandler.
Are you the real Chris Chan?
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Then why do you dress up like him?
It's a symbol so we don't have to be afraid of scum like you, Ian.
Oh, you do, Christian. You really do. Huh? Yeah. Oh, shh. You think you've made Quickville a better place? Look at me.
Look at me!
You see, this is how kicking me in the balls works out. I would tell you right now I was coming for you. And now, since I finally have you, I'm gonna give you that piece of my mind I told you about there. Peace, Christian Weston Chandler.
As people have pointed out, this video is an almost direct parody of the scene from the movie The Dark Knight, where the Joker films himself killing a man dressed up like Batman. After this video, Casey would declare that her engagement with Liquid Chris had been called off, leaving her free for Solid Chris to move in and try to make her his. The contest never was to determine who was who. Chris uploaded this video on August 15th, where he performs a rendition of the song Still Need a Cute Girl, in a plea for the judges to change their votes and crown him the winner of the SingStar Challenge. He also claims that the challenge was just for fun, and would not be the determining factor in realizing who was the true and honest Christian Weston Chandler.
I'm doing this new video to clear a record. The SingStar Challenge was never to verify which one of us was the real Christian Weston Chandler, because everybody on the internet knows that I am, that he's the imposter. They should quit encouraging him. And I wish that he would quit his stupid, damn, dirty game. I don't know what the heck is wrong with his head. He ain't right. He don't even let me get a word in edgewise. He just keeps on going on and 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 on. Worse than my father. Anyway, it was just basically a fun thing. Only for fun. It never was meant to determine who was who. But just to play it safe, I'm going to give y'all the big sample. Again, the contest was only for fun, never to determine who was who. Because everybody knows dang well. Anyway, here is the classic, of which that has been in my heart, that made women realize that there was still a guy out there, a virgin, waiting. Hey, look at me! I'm sitting here sad and lonely without a fire but a desire to not hear you say, I want it that way. As I see the ladies walking along one by one, I never wanna hear I have a boyfriend. Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin with rage. Tell me why I so need a cute girl my age. Tell me why I ain't ever wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend and I have no fire but a desire to not hear you say I have a boyfriend. Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin with rage. I so need a cute girl my age. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. Why do all of the jerks get all of the pretty girls? Yeah, you may not know this, but you should know that I am a lonesome heart, and I have no fire but a desire to not hear. Don't wanna hear you start as a virgin with rage. So need a cute girl my age. I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin with rage. Me why I so need a cute girl my age. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin with rage. I so need a cute girl my age. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. Never say it now. Compare that to the original that got bootlegged wrongfully from a copy of my DVD. Have a nice day. Peace. Oh, and also, there is still time, and it is optional for the judges to change their votes.
Curse-ye-ha-me-ha retraction. This is a very short video posted on August 16th, where Chris uses his powers to undo most of the curse-ye-ha-me-has and curse shots he's performed on people. Why he had this change of heart is unknown, especially given how rage-filled his videos had been as of late.
I take this moment to most everyone I have put a curse upon, either from curse-ye-ha-me-ha or simple curse shot. This is for all of you individuals. Forgiveness. Blessings. Everybody, have a safe day.
Here is the thought process on curses and blessings, as he explained to Kate Bay. Putting my resume online is the plan for today. I have learned from my experiences that a curse or a blessing shot is mainly comprised of the respective enraged or caring you are currently feeling. I do not encourage you do this, but I will tell you for your information. When cursing, I feel enraged or really angry. I channel that energy between my hands, gathering them in and throwing them towards either the target I'm angry at or the ground or skyward. A choice of words are optional, but they do seem to add more oomph to the attack. When removing the curse or blessing, I feel the caring emotions that comes more natural within me. I gather that energy into a ball, then release it onto a single target or all around me within a certain radius. Blessings are more encouraged than cursing. I have learned that personally. Cursing is a double-edged sword. You curse someone else, and in return, you later feel saddened that you've hurt that person, and in relation, but only for a short time, feel cursed yourself. Think about that. Stay safe. Christopher Christian W.C. Guitar Rock Hero Band Revolution Notes. Another video uploaded on August 16th. This one involves Chris talking at length about the video games Guitar Hero and Rock Band, along with an addendum asking for the developers of both games to add more customization in terms of avatar appearances, looks, and songs, possibly even making both games completely compatible with each other. I'll be honest, this is a very long and uninteresting video, as it doesn't reveal anything new or have anything to do with what's currently going on in his life, so I'm not going to include it in this video. Light his mind's darkest hour. In this video, also posted on August 16th, Chris denies rumors that he abducted Liquid Chris and is holding him hostage. He also continues his sudden forgiveness stint and decides to undo the curse he'd placed upon Liquid before wishing him and Casey good luck.
Stardate, August 16th, 2009. I have seen his latest video. I will have to let y'all that I know that is a mockery and a lame attempt to frame me, but still. Anyway, let's examine it. The guy that has him, supposedly, just sounds nothing like me. And if I had recorded that video myself, I would have uploaded it to my account as well as his account simultaneously, or just uploaded it to my own. I do not have access to his own account. I swear to God. And also, look at the ropes. They're loose. They're loose. He's just trying to pull your legs again with that stunt. So yeah, quit encouraging him. Think about it. But still, it has come to my attention from my friends of Kim and Casey. Casey being Christian's sweetheart. Yes, it was wrong of me to unleash such a heavy curse upon him. And for that, I apologize. And I'm here to make it right. He has impossible me the past couple of weeks. The past few weeks. I cannot easily forgive him, but I can at least undo the curse. This is for you, Christian W. Chandler, somewhere around Washington, D.C. May this blessing light your darkest hour within your twisted mind and make you come sane and clean until all are one. Forgiveness, blessing. Casey, again, I'm sorry for having cursed in the first place. I pray he goes back to you safely and sane. Peace.
Chris attends City Council meeting. On August 17th, Chris attended a City Council meeting with a sign in order to urge the council to save McIntyre Park, a park in Charlottesville, and the same one that Chris can be spotted walking through in the news broadcast from the last part of this series. Evidently, he really liked the park and didn't want to see it turned into a YMCA and parkway. Chris gets recognized for his sign at the meeting and takes the opportunity to speak his mind on the proposed construction plans until the council tells him to quiet down.
I would also like to call special attention to a young man, Christian Chandler, who's in the audience, who spent a great deal of time making his own Save McIntyre sign.
It's less expensive for McIntyre Park. Membership is required for the YMCA. And plus the lady pool will be bigger and deeper.
One speaker at a time, thank you.
Quick Fighter. Chris posted this video to his new YouTube account, Christian W. Chandler, on August 18th after deleting the IBA Chandler account. In it, he shows off his supposed elite fighting skills. Enjoy.
I got a little Chun-Li within me.
One blessing, one curse. Again on August 18th, Chris uploads this video asking people to not hate on Mary Lee Walsh as he's trying to forgive her, and offers up a special blessing for her. Yet, in the same video, he decides to curse Vivian G and the possibly still alive Clyde Cash. He also asks for his fans to send him Vivian G's address and phone number, probably so he can offer the information up to the authorities and have her arrested for stealing his copyrighted Sonichu property.
Stardate, August 18th, 2009. I skipped the captain's log, because I didn't feel like saying it. Anyway, I got 2 issues to address to this one video, that I'm going to address now. First thing, I want to make it more specific. For Mary Lee Walsh of Piedmont Virginia Community College, I'm going to give her forgiveness and blessings and apologies. Please stop slandering her name. The one you want to slander is Slowy Orion, which is the comic villain. And the name of her facility is Private Villa of Corrupted Citizens, or short, PVC Citizens. And I encourage everybody on YouTube who has uploaded such videos, who originally hazed Mary Lee Walsh and Piedmont Virginia Community College, switch it over to Slowy Orion and PVC Citizens. And I put in my blessings a little extra, like, building her reputation up, giving her more care and respect. The real Mary Lee Walsh of Piedmont Virginia Community College. Forgiveness, blessing. Alright, the Nestle. Vivian G. Thanks for the book. It was good. I referred it to Rocky, but still, what you're doing, like I have said in my public disclaimer, you're doing what you're doing now, making it fake and trying to make money off it, you're doing wrong. Just like Christian number 2 did, and look what happened to him. Now, I'm pretty much going to do it to you. I gave it to you in a little bit of a sample in a private message, but I feel like it hasn't hidden you so well, so let's see if this one will work. If this works since this is my 3rd attack, then I'll know I have the power. Anyway, in addition to the bad luck and extreme misfortune, in this curse I will be granting you the eventuality of being caught by the police department of your own state, as well as the FBI, that come all the way from Virginia, and Tom Perriello, and everybody else that's involved with the federal government around here in Virginia. I will see you personally in court. You will be sued, and you will be put away. And also, just to be specific, if there is a chance that Clyde Cash is still alive, curse him as well, even though I do not wish death upon neither of you. Curse ye, I may, ha! And to the rest of my loyal fan base, I appreciate your continued support. And also, any information that y'all may have upon Vivian G's home address and phone number, please call me on my home phone number and let me know about that. My father will take the message. Autobots, transform and roll out!
Chris would later email Vivian a similar message, to which she would respond, "Well, do you want it? You cursed me yet again, bro, and cursing dead people ain't gonna do much, lol. And so basically, you want me to get kidnapped or whatever the fuck happened to the other guy? Nice try, but I ain't retarded like him. I'm smart. Also, the FBI don't exist in France, baby. Love, Vivian." Quick update, 20th August 2009. Chris would post this update video the next day, in which he gives an explanation as to why the Wikipedia has been down as of late, advertise his DeviantArt account, and again insist that people stop calling him Ian Brandon Anderson.
Captain's log, stardate August 20th, 2009. Yes, because the Wikipedia has been down for a little while for maintenance reasons, I have decided to put my comic book pages on my DeviantArt account as well. So if you want to read those at any time, even while the Wikipedia is down, it's wikipedia.deviantart.com. That's all me. And speaking of such, yeah, we know some of you have been using my name or the stupid Ian name. Wrong. That's not my name. That's another issue though. Anyway, you hide behind my phone number and my home address. But we get the calls from the companies. They ain't happening. They're not happening. We nip them right in the bud. We warned them about the troll attacks. They're onto your game. They'll trace your numbers, but even if you call from a restricted number, I'm sure. All they have to do is get in touch with the phone company all they have to do is contact the phone company, and they can get to you. And my name is Christian Weston Chandler. Birth name Christopher. Ian never existed, and don't you ever call me that name. It ticks me off. And remember, I stand 5'10", and I'm tough. To my loyal fans, peace, stay safe, have a nice day, and to the trolls, I hope y'all are surviving the curse I have unleashed upon the world, addressed only to you, murderous, slanderous trolls.
Show respect to me, CWC. This is a video posted on August 22nd in which Chris demands respect. He's very sick of people calling him Ian when that is not his real name, and so he decides to break out into song in order to demand respect and praise from his audience. He sings a version of Aretha Franklin's Respect, noticeably failing to spell the word respect correctly near the end of the song.
Captain's log, stardate August 22nd, 2009. The name is Christian Weston Chandler. Birth name Christopher, Spanish nickname Ricardo, no other name. I am so sick of hearing that stupid name that somebody made up back when I had that I be a Chandler account, and I be a Chandler. You know, I meaning myself, B standing for specifying who I am, and Chandler being my last name. I'll tell you, I'm so sick of getting all this disrespect. You continue dissing me. You're dissing Charlottesville and everybody and all the individual citizens, and also diss Ruckersville. I'm so sick of the disrespect. We do not need disrespect in this world. All it does is just makes me feel bad. And do you want me to feel bad? Do you want me to stop drawing the comics? I am not going to stop drawing the comics. Not as long as I dare to survive. It's calling me on to victory. Anyway, I am definitely getting all that into the works. It's all in the papers. Everything is in the papers. So all I'm asking, return dummy. Guess what? I give y'all all my work, and I'm casting my pearls before swine. But yet do I complain? Not really. All I'm asking, return dudes and dudettes. It's a little bit of respect. 'Cause you know me. I'm the artist. I'm the original. There's no substitute. If you don't like it, well, y'all can go somewhere else, like to hell. But the rest of you, give me my praises. I tell you what, you get my blessings. And I tell you what, trolls, it's a troll and stupid. Don't give a dare. Fresh sample, match it to any book. Because you know, all I'm asking for. What you want? Man, I got what you need. You know I got it. All I'm asking people is for a little respect. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I ain't gonna do you wrong. Where you gone, woman? All I'm asking is for a little respect. Baby, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's give you all my working. All I'm asking, return to this. You surprise me. When you get home. Hey, shout it loud, I'm true. Praise me. Have faith. Show me respect. I'm so sick of that hazing and mislabelings. You keep it up, you're gonna continue to be cursed. Otherwise, with the true and the faithful, y'all continue to get my blessings. Ooh, your praises, sweet and honey. But guess what? So is my money. Oh, what you do for me. Just praise me when you get home. Praise me when you get home. Ladies, give it to me. R-E-S-P-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-T-D-C. Take it, T-C-B. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. Give me respect. Suck it.
That is my house. This is an extremely famous Chris Chan video. Maybe the most famous. Chris's parents learned of the house tour video that Chris had filmed for Ivy, and they were furious. Due to the abysmal state that their house was shown in the video, they were afraid that the health department of Greene County would show up to kick them out of their house because of the hoarding going on there, and the potential fire hazard it posed. Chris was punished and assured his parents that he would find a way to remove the incriminating video. Chris uploaded this video on August 27th, where he flails and screeches, demanding that his viewers take down all copies of that video of their own accord, as he does not know how to do it himself. Though this video was later deleted, trolls kept an archive of it. A few days later, Vivian G would upload an extended edition that featured Bob walking in to scold Chris, as it had been forwarded to her by another troll who had obtained the footage by pretending to be a gal pal of Chris.
This does not even deserve a captain's log introduction, because this is dead serious. The inside and outside tour I did a few months ago of my house, everyone here, my mother and my father are angry at me. They're blaming me. It's my fault. I admit it's my fault. I want everything about my house off the internet. I'll send in detectives. I'll send in police. I'll send in everything in my power to get it off the internet.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Shut that goddamn thing off. I don't care what you do. You get all that stuff off of there tonight.
I'm working on it.
Go work on it.
I am
Do
working.
you realize something? Let me tell you. If the health department of Greene County sees those videos that you put on the damn internet, they could condemn our house and we would have to move out of it.
I see.
You go get that goddamn stuff off of there and fast.
I'm working on it. I was making a video for you to tell everybody to get the images off of the internet. It's on my control.
Oh, you get them off.
It's on my control. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to
You
go.
loaded them up there. You unload them.
I'm working on it.
Go do it.
I am doing it. I'm sorry.
Get in here and do it. I'll be up all night with you if I have to. You won't get any sleep till that stuff's on.
I'm working on it.
Get in there and start.
I'm working on it. Let me do this stupid video so I can tell everybody at my command to help me get everything off the internet about our house.
I don't want to get kicked out of my house by the health department. And what you just did was stick a knife in our back and kill us.
All right, let me just...
Get that stuff off of there. Get it off of there fast.
I'm working on it. So yeah, please get everything off of the internet now. Curse the trolls. Peace to everybody else.
A few trolls actually contacted the Greene County Health Department and tipped them off about the Chandler household. They received this reply. Dear Bob S., thank you for your interest in this situation. The challenge is to clarify if the conditions at this residence are a risk to the public's health or if they are personal risks accepted by the individuals that choose to live there. Public health relates to the general health of a community. When diseases can be transmitted from person to person, or when the health risk affects the community, regulations have normally been enacted to address these public health threats. Even so, the individual's right to choose is protected by the Constitution. We know smoking greatly increases the risk of cancer and heart disease, yet individuals continue to choose to smoke. Regulations are in place to minimize public exposure to contaminated or mishandled foods, yet some individuals choose to eat raw hamburger. In the case you've brought to our attention, the, quote, deplorable conditions you refer to appear to be confined to the individual residence and are the choice of those that live there. They do not appear to affect the health of the community. There are no specific health regulations that address individual choices in private living conditions. We have contacted the building official to see if any building, zoning of fire prevention laws apply and were informed that they did not. We also contacted the Greene County attorney to see if he knew of any county ordinances that would be applicable. He did not know of any. We also contacted Adult Protective Services to make sure they are aware of the situation. Please contact me if I can be of any further assistance. Environmental Health Manager, Thomas Jefferson Health District. The return of Casey. Now that Liquid Chris was no longer engaged to Casey, Chris felt that she was back on the market and began to talk with her again. It is unknown if he or Casey was the one to initiate this, but regardless, the saga continues. They began to talk fairly regularly on the phone, and the first of these calls to be recorded took place on August 28th. We get a lot of mileage out of these calls because Casey does a lot to deconstruct Chris's psyche and asks him questions about what he thinks, what his life is like, and why he does the things that he does, even if she insults him a lot of the time. In this call, Chris asks Casey a bunch of questions to see if she is suitable dating material, and Casey tries telling Chris that he needs to get a real job where he can work at least 20 hours a week in order to keep receiving his monthly disability checks, which he calls his tugboat. After the call, Chris would apply for a job at Walmart, but would ultimately not hand in the application.
Yeah, I know. That's cool. I appreciate that. But it's like, yeah, I mean, no hurry. But I mean, like, I was waiting for the pleasure of talking to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so, okay, let me go ahead and get my remaining questions I had written down in my little notebook out of the way.
Oh, you have questions? Yeah, go ahead and ask them.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, this is an important one. You don't have any STDs, do you?
Chris, why would you ask me that? Of course I don't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've only been with one person.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just felt like I just had to ask anyway.
Okay, that's just wow.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't okay, I'm sorry, yeah. It wasn't a very good opening topic. I know, I'm sorry. This is the first one I had on my thing here.
Okay, well, I hope the rest of the questions aren't that bad.
I know, yeah, well, here, we'll do 1A right here. I think we talked about your education background a little bit. You said you had honor roll grades back in high school?
Yes, I was 4.0 all the way.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you got your diploma now. Okay. Did you get any awards at, like, right before graduation?
Yeah, like I actually had a couple poems published, and I actually graduated with way more credits than I needed, so I got a merit certificate.
You got a merit certificate?
Yes.
Tell me about that. What does that do for you?
It just goes with your diploma. It just shows that you did way more than you needed to do. So I
Wow.
got that, and and I did like over 200 hours of community service. So I got
Wow.
it's just something that it doesn't really do anything. I mean, awards in high school are nothing. I mean, they really don't ever help you ever in your life.
Yeah, but it's like, the achievement, it just makes you feel better. Like, I wish I would have gotten an award for my creativity back in high school.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, high school really doesn't do anything for you, so it's not a big deal.
That's not more than you think, though. I mean, it's definitely, it's like it prepares you a little bit more for the adult life that you're gonna be leaving high school for.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody cares. They look at college all the time. College is way bigger of a deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal. I hear that.
Bless the fans, curse the trolls. This is a video uploaded on August 29th. Here, Chris curses the trolls that have been plaguing him and proclaims that he will be victorious in the end because God and Jesus are on his side. Justice will eventually be delivered to those who oppose him.
Oh, such a cruel to curse this young lad. I'm so young, Give me such grief, give me such worry. All you're doing is just putting their foot in your own graves, your own hell. It ain't worth it. Give it up. Quit pretending to be bored. You're so bored. Go do laundry. Go get a job or something. I am. I'm working on it. So anyway, yeah. Stop it. Y'all are living your own hell, you dang dirty trolls, so yeah, continue living that. Especially when you continue on ridiculing me. Justice will be served. God will see to it. Jesus will be there to help him as well. You'll have to pray for forgiveness. And you'll have to be pretty damn lucky to be able to stay out of hell when you go. Especially the homosexuals. That's a one-way ticket right there. I'm straight, so I'm safe. So, yeah. We're just ignoring you trolls. So, forget about it. Forget about it. Quit trying to pick on my nerves and cause chaos. It's not worth it. God bless the holy and the true, but yet accursed are those that dare to mock others and ridicule them. Peace to the good, curse to the bad.
30th August 2009. This is a video uploaded on this date, where Chris begins a small stint of pretending that he has a split personality named Christopher in order to derail the trolls. In this video, Chris tells the internet that his family has advised the U.S. Postal Service to stop sending them packages and that no one named Ian lives at this address. He then goes full Smeagol versus Gollum and pretends to have a conversation split between Christian and Christopher. He argues with himself and punches himself in the face as the two sides fight for control. His explanation for this is that Christopher is a personality that was repressed after he took his new name Christian after interacting with the Leonard Bernstein animatronic during his childhood. As you might guess, absolutely nobody fell for this.
Captain's log, stardate, August 30th, 2009. I just wish to report that amongst the things that we have received no boxes, contrary to belief of one troll that has been leaving messages about such. We have received no boxes because we have advised the USPS and the UPS to stop sending them to us, and plus that Ian Brandon Anderson or Ian anybody does not live here. Nobody by the name of Ian lives here. So you may as well just give up and quit your stupid game. Anyway, on another note, as a troll you should be condemned to home. Your troll? He's as much my troll as he is your troll. You're right, Christopher, but yet I'm addressing him as my own. Ah, come off it, Christian. You're always becoming so much popular. You only made me popular because you brought my name onto the scenery. Christopher, calm down. No, you calm down, man. At least the psychiatrist is able to decipher that both of us are living in the same body. Come on, man. We've been friends before. You don't need to be doing this in front of camera. Come on yourself. I wanted to let my voice come out, and ever since the name change, I've been stuck in the back of your head for a long time. Yes, but at least the psychiatrist has allowed you to come back into the frontal being, even though it was like a whole bunch of confusion during the time as well. Yeah, that was like years ago we saw the psychiatrist. Yep. Anyway. Just call us Chris.
Casey Call 6. During this phone call, also held on August 30th, Chris tries to convince Casey that he has multiple personalities. He also reminisces about his college days and confesses that his doctor has recommended he take Lipitor. He's been on it for the last 2 years. Yeah, you heard that right. Chris had to take cholesterol medication starting at the age of 25. This just goes to show how poor his health really is, and Casey is, rightly, shocked to hear this.
Okay, Lucy, I did not know that. That's new to me, so I learned that, and I'm going to keep that in my head.
Yeah, they have different degrees in different areas of study.
Let's see.
I mean, are you still on any medications at all?
Yeah, I'm taking Lipitor try to keep my cholesterol maintained. But it's like, my cholesterol wasn't really that high. But, when I started Lipitor, I just felt, I was like, I just felt like, probably a good step to keep it down.
Did your doctor recommend that?
Yeah, my governor recommended the Lipitor. It's like, it's an optional thing, but he's like, if you want to, it's a good idea. So, yeah, so I've been taking Lipitor for, I don't know, a few years now.
But you're 27. That's not something you should worry about at 27.
Cholesterol.
But no, you don't get it. Most 27-year-olds don't have to worry about it. That's for old people who can't help it.
I don't know, yeah, but this is like a few years ago when I was fretting over bad cholesterol and trying to maintain it along with exercise. Yeah, I don't remember that conversation very well.
Maybe you should just start eating healthier. I mean, I don't really know what you eat, but obviously if you're on Lipitor when you're 27, I mean, what do you eat?
Yeah, mostly I eat like chicken sandwich or
From
I eat
where?
like greens.
Chicken sandwiches you make, or from where?
Like from grilled chicken sandwiches, like from McDonald's or IHOP.
You know that just because it's grilled doesn't mean that it's good for you.
Well, it's better
right?
than crispy.
It doesn't matter. It's still bad for you. I mean, that's like saying, I don't even know. That's like saying that eating a gallon of ice cream is better than eating a whole cake because the ice cream has dairy.
I never heard that before.
That's because I just made it up.
You just made it up. Okay, you just made it up.
Yep. I mean, but this isn't funny. You could that shows a serious problem. You could be you could die from this.
Casey Call 8. This call was held between Chris and Casey on September 2nd, 2009. A couple of notable things happen here. One is that Chris talks about asking his mother to help him shop for sports bras. Why would he do this, you might ask? Well, Casey had discussed attempting to get Chris into a healthier lifestyle and suggested that the two of them, and Kim Wilson, aka Emily, could go jogging together sometimes in the neighborhood. Chris had accepted, but thought that his man boobs would flop around and become uncomfortable. The girls suggested he buy and wear a sports bra, and he surprisingly agreed. Did you hear that? Is the sound of the first domino falling.
Yeah, I've made an appointment with Dr. McGovern, and yeah, I know where. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to him, and I'll get.
You get to see him
see
soon?
What else he waits. Yes, I'm also gonna ask him about the gym membership discount.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I hope you can get one.
Yeah, that would be good. By the way, I've also mentioned to my mom, but not to my father, about my shopping for a sports bra.
Yeah, I don't think that. I'm not sure your dad would be comfortable with that.
Yeah, but my mom was more understanding on that topic.
Oh, so your mom agreed?
Yeah, she did.
I mean, you are older, so you don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to tell them everything, Chris. I mean, especially with adult decisions like that, you can't go running back to them. But I'm glad she agreed with you.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like my mom should know, since I'm gonna start exercising. I'm gonna start going out and jogging. But then I told her before about my man boobs and my concern about them. So then there's I wanted to let her know I do notice that when I move about crazy, I do shake about then that bothers me. So yeah, I'm in the market for a sports bra, and then she agreed with me on that.
Okay, well, as long as she agreed.
Yeah.
Anyway, later in this call, Casey confronts Chris about referring to her as a possible future sweetheart. She tells him to back off, and that she's still processing the end of her relationship with Liquid Chris. He needs to just focus on being regular friends with her and to not fantasize about things going any further. As you might guess, this does not happen. Sports Bras email. In an email Chris sent to Kim Wilson on September 3rd, he confesses that he finally bought the sports bras he discussed with her and Casey. As it turns out, he really enjoyed wearing them. I guess that's not too surprising, considering we have photographic evidence of him wearing women's underwear of his own volition before. Here's the email and the photographs that Chris took and sent to Kim, who in return sent them to Casey. I'll send the password again, and I can assure you that it was hackery. While I am asleep, I have my computer turned off and my PS3 set onto Life with PlayStation. And lately, I've been having my good night sleeps. No new aches and pains from whatever. Stress causes memory loss sometimes. At least I undid the hacker who got into my YouTube. Also, I did my shopping today. I haven't been able to draw or color today yet, but I will set some time tonight. I got my copy of GH5, my new 3-in-1 printer, and I found the sports bras at Walmart. 3 packs for $10 a pack. In lieu of going into the fitting room, I asked the nearby female employee to measure my bust size. I'm a 43, so I got a 3 set of 42. I've been wearing one for try. It's so comfortable, and my man boobs do not bounce as easily. I jumped a few times to see. OMG, wow. This material feels so good on my skin. It's like a guilty pleasure or something. Smiley face. Anyway, I got my exercise in today. I also went to McDonald's, Toys R Us, Sheetz, Food Lion, and Target for applications. No paper applications. OMG. It really ground my gears to realize that. Although at Target, I was not totally surprised. I went straight to their computer station and filled in their application online. but everyone is like going digital with no paper trail. It sucks. This is even worse than that crappy PowerWeb at PVCC. Yes, you have read correctly. I have always hated that damn, stupid PowerWeb, even in its pre-release over advertising, which was totally unnecessary. Every time I was forced into using that damn system, I was always reluctant, and I had to use my student ID number, which I had never cared to memorize. I only glanced at a few numbers at a time upon entry, and in one ear and out the other, with that soiled piece of what would have been valuable information. You said I was the first person you met to hate Kenneth. Well, I'm probably the first person you met who always loathed the PowerWeb since its pre-birth. Sigh. But I digress. And this bra feels so good. Something else. I'll forward you an email I sent to last night after our conversation to best start another concern of mine. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe, Chris. In a call with Casey the next day, Chris explains how he felt about himself wearing a sports bra.
Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I went out and did my shopping Wednesday, and I found a set of 3 sports bras for $10 at Walmart.
Oh, yeah, Kim sent me the pics. How are you liking them?
Yeah, they feel really comfortable.
That's
They feel really
good.
good. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's
Are
like,
you
I
using
think
them for jogging like you said?
Yeah, I went out. I told you I exercised and worked. While wearing the first bra. But yeah, I could definitely felt the difference. But it's like it definitely was
What colors
comfortable.
do you have?
What?
What colors do you have?
Okay, hang on. Let me get back to that. Though. But anyway, during the whole time, my man boobs did not bounce. Like, before the bra, it's like, they would bounce and I feel it, but it's like, they don't bounce as much, and it's hardly noticeable. Anyway, yeah, you were asking me about my size just now?
No. What colors do you have?
Oh, I'm going to get some more, but yeah, the 3-pack, there was 1 gray, 1 white, and 1 denim blue. Or sky blue, really, more appropriate, yeah.
Why are you getting more? You need more?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't want to end up wearing the same one every day, I mean.
You're gonna wear them every day, not just for exercise?
Yeah, I'm gonna exercise every day.
Oh, but so you're gonna wear them all the time, though?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels really good, and it's like, I'm like turned on to the sports bra. But,
I know,
yeah,
normally they're just for sports.
I know.
But I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to worry about getting a real bra, because all the frilly, lacy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do plan on starting a regimen of exercises daily. Going out at least for walking, jogging. And I'm
Just
definitely
remember,
gonna
you
talk
got to
to
get your heart rate up, or else it's for nothing. You got to get that cardio in.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Good. Make me very proud.
Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this off my mind for a bit. When I went shopping for a bra, I saw them like something for. I think it was you or Kim, one of y'all. I think it was you though. It told me about small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large, triple extra large, those sizes. But it turns out it said those layer sizes. It was like number sizes. So I had to ask.
Oh, so they went by bust size?
Yeah, so I had to ask the nearby lady to measure my bust size. Turned out it was a 43.
Oh, a 43.
Yeah.
I bet she was really shocked. You're like, hey, please measure me.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit embarrassed at first, but I was like, I felt like I emotionally prepared myself for it. I mean, I'm mostly preparing myself to go shopping for sports bras, so, definitely it's like, it pretty much followed in a suit. It made it easier for me to accept it, so I could measure my butt, so I could ask to get my butt size measured. Anyway, I got a set 342s.
Okay. I mean, as long as they fit.
Yeah. I fit great. Feel awesome.
That's good. That's good. As long as you're happy.
4th September 2009. Bob's 82nd birthday was September 4th, 2009. Chris, unbelievably, forgot and didn't get his father any gifts. However, Vivian G, aka Clyde Cash, sent him a package that contained a teddy bear, some cookies, chocolate, and candy. This is likely the nicest thing that Clyde has ever done in the whole of Christory, if indeed it actually was from Vivian, as there doesn't seem to be any ulterior motive behind it. Despite this, Chris was encouraged by Casey to make a video on Vivian, in which, while he does thank her on his father's behalf, he also expresses his rage at her continuing to make Sonichu audiobooks and DVDs. To demonstrate his hatred, he pretends that a clown doll of his is both Clyde and Vivian, and proceeds to throw it at the camera like a toddler throwing a tantrum.
Captain's log. Stardate, September 4th, 2009. A couple of issues. Firstly, I wish to extend my father's gratitude for the present apparently you ordered for him and delivered to us, Miss Vivian. So, thank you for that. But still, it does not excuse you for what you have done to me. You have made a mockery out of me. You behind my back made the stupid audiobooks. And you're a troll of a troll. As a matter of fact, hey, remember this clown? Clyde Cash? Clyde Cash is Vivian's cousin. Or was, since the bastard is dead. And we all know what he did to me. Son of a bitch. But anyway, Vivian is just about as deep as he is. Because she is no different. Because she, among those trolls, slandered and mocked my good name. Especially in her videos that she did against me. So, you know what? Equivalent to Clyde Cash, equivalent to Vivian G. Anyway, look, Vivian, if you really want to get back on my good side, you'll close your YouTube account, make sure all videos are deleted, and never, ever, ever upload them or make any money off of them ever again. If you really want to earn back my trust, you'll close your YouTube account after deleting every last one of your videos. Delete all your videos, close your YouTube, then maybe I'll let you be back in my good graces. And I'll block your email address from my AOL. Still curse you. Because between you and Clyde Cash, you both have done so much bad against me. Anyway, also, stop sending us the dang catalogs and junk. We're shipping them right back. We're making sure they get sent to the Dead Lair office if they cannot be sent back. So you trolls, man, so just stop it. And you can stop the incoming calls, because I'm just going to ignore you and delete your voicemails. I have information. I think it's sexy. I know you're trolls just by talking like that. So you may as well just shut the fuck up. But for the rest of everybody who is honest, true, and good, peace and have a good day.
Sign destruction video. On September 6th, Chris follows up on his previous video when he uploads this one. Here, he destroys the Encyclopedia Dramatica sign left on his lawn back in 2008 by Emily and other unnamed trolls, as yet another threat against Vivian G. It was later revealed by Emily herself that she, possibly as Kim Wilson, was the one who convinced him to destroy the sign because, quote, he kept it for a really long time afterwards and I needed closure.
Apparently my heat of warning towards Vivian has gone unheard, or otherwise she did not realize the fury of my wrath. And she has done a terrible deed. So, let's begin with a visual aid. Stop me if you have not seen this before. Now watch what I do to this, as I will do to Vivian G if she does not take down every last one of her videos and closes her YouTube account. This is for Clyde Cash too. Every last one of his family members, including his guardian.
If you look closely at Chris's mouth during that last scream, you'll be able to see the immense cavities coating the tops of his lower set of teeth. Creative Commons. On September 7th, Chris noticed that the Wikipedia fell under the Creative Commons license, which meant that images posted there, including his Sonichu pages, were considered free to use for anyone. Unhappy with this, Chris contacted CogsDev, the website's system operator, and demanded that he amend this. Cogs refused and had Chris write out a terms of service and copyright notice page for the Wikipedia, which he did. Here is exactly how Chris thinks copyright works. From Christian Weston Chandler, original creator of Sonichu and related characters and materials. I just want to inform all persons, fans of Sonichu and Rosechu or otherwise, that Sonichu was originally created on March 17th, 2000, and I, Christian Weston Chandler, aka Christopher Weston Chandler, have a copyright on my faithful electric hedgehog Pokemon. I am very proud to share my Sonichu with the people who appreciate my creativity in Sonichu's world. I often do a search of Sonichu, and currently, and I only want to see links to my Sonichu site or related sites. If I see links to websites with any person who has used his name, I will view it. If I should see the Sonichu, Rosechu, or Christian or Christopher Weston Chandler name used to describe any character other than my original electric hedgehog Pokemon, I will send you an email to inform you if you have intruded into copyrighted territory and request that you remove the name from your website or forum entry and change it to something else. If, however, you do not abide to the request or not reply to the email within 14 days, I may take legal action against you. I am not a mean person, and I am not out to start any trouble, so please do not use the Sonichu name in vain. If, however, you would like to create a fan website to describe my electric hedgehog Pokemon, please send me an email to chrischansonichu@aol.com with information and link about your fan site. I will view your fan site, and if I like it, I, Christian Weston Chandler, will send you an approval email, and you may keep your website up on the web. If I find it offensive, I, Christian Weston Chandler, will send you an email asking you to either change the content to something else or remove the website from the web. Also, if you would like to see Sonichu and Rosechu as a real video game or catch them in a Pokemon title, please send your request to Nintendo of America Incorporated or Nintendo Power Magazine. Please raise the hype on Sonichu so that I will be able to legally talk to the people of Nintendo of America Incorporated and make a deal. Sonichu, Rosechu, and I, Christian Weston Chandler, thank you for following the legal guidelines expressed here and in the copyrights page. I sincerely hope that you enjoy the stories of my electric hedgehog Pokemon, and I also hope that you will voice your hype and interest about Sonichu, Rosechew, and My World of Quickville to Nintendo of America Incorporated, so Sonichu and Rosechew can become a video game, cartoon, or anime, and all that other official merchandise stuff that only I will sign off on officially. All advertisements within the ad space on the Wikipedia are not relative to Christian Weston Chandler, Wikipedia, Sonichu, or Rosechew, or all things else on the website whatsoever unless specifically noted within the Captain's Log space, personally, by CWC. Have a zappin' day. Chris Chan Sonichu, 2229, 6th September 2009. Counter copyright. Evan Christopher George, who you may remember as the first troll to send Chris fan art, and as the creator of the OC Simon Chew, was calling out Chris for ripping off his character and turning him into Simone La Rosechew. Despite this absolutely being what happened, Chris posted his own account of Simone La's creation on the Wikipedia, which goes as follows. About on or before August 26, 2008, I had received an email from Evan George, who went by evang7@gmail.com, as well as themaskedavenger@gmail.com, submitting his Sonichu fan art to me. The then later submitted his idea for Simonchu. It did not strike me as good as first, but after a few months, I had wanted to create a ground-type Sonichu or Rosechew character. I felt that I had enough Sonichu characters, so from Simonchu, I created Simone La Rosechew, playing off of the name Simone. As a quick side note, the link to Chris's original full description of Simone La's creation is currently unreachable. So the full text that he posted is unable to be found because it was lost when the Wikipedia was taken down. So this is all we have at the moment. 10th September 2009. This is a video uploaded on that date. In it, Chris calls out a troll who called him from Europe and asked for an interview with him for a PlayStation magazine. He, surprisingly, correctly identifies her as a troll, and says that the only way he would ever have a genuine interview was if Veronica Belmont of PlayStation Magazine Europe came directly to his house and asked him for an interview. Chris's ego knows no bounds, doesn't it?
Captain's Log, 9/10/09. I have recently received a phone call on the home phone from a person that's supposedly of the PlayStation magazine in Europe. The call came restricted, did not leave a callback number, did not call back later, so she's assumed troll. I would believe I was going to be interviewed for real for a magazine instead of a fake interview. I would believe it if Veronica Belmont, a PlayStation core, personally came to the front door of my house here in Ruckersville, Virginia, and personally asked me for an interview. I would gladly accept that. But anyway, Veronica, if you're watching this, you're doing an awesome job on core. Keep it up. Really enjoyed, being you. It was so cool. You became an honorary gamer girl, I think it was, with the fancy shirt. I remember that, and all the other memorable moments since episode 1. And also, I liked your recent interview with Jay Leno. That was good. And also, I know you love Little Big Planet, so I got a few levels up there in my PlayStation ID Sonichu. Thanks again for adding me as a friend. Accepting my request. So anyway, with that, I'll leave everybody in peace to know that I'm onto your the trolls. I'm onto your game. I know your quote unquote interviews will be false, so therefore, back off, and back off on everything else you're trolling doing because you're still trolling stupid. Peace to everybody else. Curse to the trolls.
As a side note, the audio of this phone call was later released by the troll who called in. Her name is Maggie Thomas, and she manages to talk to Bob and later Chris himself. She is very respectful throughout the entire call, and actually manages to ask some decent questions. Chris's audio is unfortunately mumbled, and his responses are fairly lackluster. Video books. As a counter to Vivian G's Sonichu audiobooks, Chris began uploading video books to his YouTube channel on September 10th. In these videos, he would film himself flipping the pages of his Sonichu binder, where he keeps the finished pages of his comics. Along with shaky, blurry camera work, he would narrate the pages, provide sound effects, or explain some of the origins and ideas behind the characters and situations. These are very low-quality videos, so I'm not going to include them here, or make any note of them when they're uploaded. If you really want to watch them, you can find links to them on the Quickie. Chris dispels video game rumors. This is a video uploaded on September 13th. Chris recorded this as a prelude to the video book he was filming that day. In the video, he declares once again that he is the true and original Christian Weston Chandler, and that all Sonichu material on the internet rightly belongs to him and no one else. He again calls out Vivian G and tells her to die, and also says that he's been on Encyclopedia Dramatica, and says that any rumors of a Sonichu video game being produced are nothing but lies and fakes, even if there are screenshots. He urges people to not buy any Sonichu merchandise from anyone except himself.
Okay, you're rocking it again. Before we begin this next installment of the video book series, let's turn to me for a moment, because I have a couple of brief announcements to make, dudes. Like number one, the stores that on the internet that are selling quote unquote merchandise. It's not official. It's not real. You're being scammed. You may as well throw it in the garbage, burn it, return it. Because if you buy it, you're not only are you aiding and abetting that criminal, you're being scammed yourself. And also, Project Neo knows I have talked with Sega of America, and they have verified for me that it's a full-fledged Sonic the Hedgehog game, not a Sonichu game. And besides, 2D, Sonichu's Adventure. I got so many more story arcs in there that meets the eye. Yes, multiple character switches, and I have all the story plots. I have all the story plots in my head and on paper, including hey, whatever happened to Wild Sonichu's Scyther father? He gets kidnapped a long time ago. He gets kidnapped, and then Wild Sonichu actually goes and finds him. And Bubbles is on her way to an amusement park. Angelica goes to defend her church. Punchy is out to her new challenge, and Magic-chan, I'm not sure about him yet. And Sonichu is out for a challenge that he's accepted a challenge from Mel Sonichu, as it would appear in the beginning of the books beyond number 11. Number 11. The stories would begin beyond from book number 11. And nobody has those stories. Only I have those stories. So no video game can ever be created without my own power, my own will, my own honest to goodness supervision. So take it for real. I am the real deal. I am Christian Weston Chandler, alias Christopher. And nobody can ever impersonate me for real, or even my hand drawing style. And everything that you would get, they can obviously put they're getting it only off the internet. It's not original hand drawings. Does that look like a printout to you? No, it's a hand drawing. It's the original hand drawing of the back cover I constantly used, among all the other hand drawings on my shelf, in my binders, in this room, in this house. So get with the program, people. And also, all videos that are currently on YouTube that may say the contrary about the video game rumors, about them being true, but when they're in reality false, the damn rumors. I have read on forums.encyclopediadramatica.com. That's right, I know it, damn trolls. I've read your lines, and I know that you're pixelating fake game screenshots and images and videos You're so busted. You're so busted. And you are in the wrong, and you will be damned to hell. Especially you, Vivian G. D, Vivian G. D. Just like Sideshow Bob would say to Bart in that one episode that he had on his front side. Anyway, aside from all that, I repeat, do not buy anything off the websites. You are being scammed. There's no Sonic U video game yet. And also, all official updates about when the official merchandise will be officially released under my own power and supervision, as well as the video game's creation, will be posted on the original official Sonic U site, which is also known as Wikipedia. We'll be back in a moment.
Casey Call 15. As you can tell by the number, Chris has been talking to Casey a lot. During this particular chat, he is interrupted by Barbara coming in to talk to him. Chris leaves to talk to her, though Casey is able to hear and record the entire conversation between the two of them. I'm not going to play the full audio of this section, as it's extremely long. However, I think you should listen to it in full, as it really highlights just how narcissistic Barb is as a person. Even when trying to give her son advice, she can't help but turn the conversation back to herself, and goes on to do nothing more than complain about her life and her health for several long minutes, even interrupting Chris at several points so she can go on. It's extremely frustrating to listen to. After Chris comes back, his and Casey's conversation resumes. She interrogates him about the hoarding situation in the house, and tries to get him to clear some of his own unneeded stuff away, but this plea falls on deaf ears. Chris also admits that the house is sometimes full of bugs because of how dirty it is. Clyde's return. Clyde Cash, using his Greg Mays persona, would hack into Chris's PlayStation account yet again and hold it for ransom. He would request that Chris film his Sonic and Tails dolls having gay sex. Oh, never change, Clyde, never change. Chris managed to deduce that Greg and Clyde were the same person, and believed that the reason Clyde wanted to troll him so much was because he was, in fact, a homosexual, due to the relationship that Jack Thaddeus claimed to have with him. Chris would completely forget that the supposed real reason that Clyde was so intent on trolling him was due to the death of his brother, Ryan Cash. Clyde Cash the Kid video. Uploaded on September 16th, this video sees Chris lashing out at Clyde Cash, claiming he knows exactly who is behind that persona. According to him, Clyde apparently lives in Frankfort, Kentucky, and is actually an elementary school kid. He proceeds to threaten him with legal action and possible violence. This video was removed shortly after being uploaded, possibly because Chris realized that threatening someone who was supposed to be in elementary school was not the best idea. Nevertheless, it was saved and archived by trolls.
No captain's log required, even though I know what the date is. It's about the 16th. Anyway. Okay. Greg Meggs, you pull the nerve. Greg Meggs, Clyde Cash, whoever you are, I know you use the same email address he used. You obviously are either one and the same person, or you're just a little brat hiding behind the names. But I know you. You live in Kentucky. You go to an elementary school. You're nothing but a whiny little brat. Anyway, anybody who knows this person, he goes to 2nd Street Elementary School in Frankfort, Kentucky. Anybody who knows this person or has seen him, please report him to the Frankfort, Kentucky police immediately. You've gone too far. You're a whiny little nuisance of a brat. Give it up. Peace to everybody else. Curse to the Greg Mays Clyde Cash child.
At 19th September 2009. In this video, Chris warns his audience against a video posted by a YouTube user pretending to be him. The video in question advertised Sonic U merchandise by using clips of Chris's voice and existing videos spliced together. The previous day, Chris had applied for a copyright with the Virginia Library of Congress for Sonichu. He sent in drawings, his makeshift Pokemon cards, and even a picture of his medallion as proof. As I explained in a previous video, this really wouldn't hold any water in court, so this whole venture was a fool's errand.
Captain's log, stardate September 19th, 2009. Please ignore the mess behind me because, I just used this card table for making my video books upon. I just finished doing the video books for book number 8. Anyway, I'm making this video to let everybody know that this YouTube account user, one word, Chris W. Chandler, he's a fake, he's an imposter. Do not believe him and his imposterous imitation merchandise, quote-unquote merchandise. It's all slipshod and fake. Do not buy into him, okay? I tell you this right off the bat. I have nothing to do with him, and I keep getting the emails about emails. Yeah, it's just basically like yeah, he's scamming y'all. Everybody, y'all who's bought anything from there, don't buy anymore, and nobody else buy anything from there. That guy is an imposter. He's a scammer. He's a fraud. So, just don't buy into him anymore. Okay. Thank you. Peace.
25th September 2009. On this day, a video of the same name was uploaded by Chris in which he again discourages his viewers from giving any attention to the troll twisting his words into implying that there were genuine Sonichu merchandise available for purchase. He also mentions a comic called Hot Chocolate and tells people that it has nothing to do with him. The comic he's referring to is one of a pornographic nature involving 3 black men engaging in homosexual relations that people had been editing images of to pass it off as being drawn by Chris himself.
Captain's log, stardate September 25th, 2009. I wish to elaborate to everybody on the internet and everybody in my Sonichu Roshi fan base. The true, only, sole, legitimate, official websites for Sonichu Roshi and everything of that sort are Wikipedia and the Christian W. Chandler YouTube page that this video originated from. Now, this Chris W. Chandler YouTube guy, he's an imposter. He's selling fake merchandise. Do not buy from him whatsoever. It's not official, and you are aiding and abetting an illegal guy, a guy who is committing fraud, a scam artist, con artist. Do not buy into him. Completely ignore him. And also this google.com/CW, this google.com/Sonichu site, that's not mine either. That is a fake website. And this hot chocolate comic I've heard about through the emails, that is not mine either. So disregard that website. Forget about it because that's a fake. Somebody else did that behind my back. Okay? Anyway, I am continuing work on my original pages, and I'm doing it one moment at a time. I just let y'all know that. Okay, peace out and have a good day.
29th September 2009. Chris really hasn't been very creative with his video titles lately. It's really unfortunate. Anyway, in this offering, Chris calls out Clyde/Greg Mays again, asserting that they are the same person and that they are a fake person. Chris calls Clyde out for not showing his real face and also accuses him of, quote, hiding behind his mother's skirt, which is rich coming from him of all people. Chris also accuses Clyde of having a, quote, high-pitched, drunk, whiny, nasally voice, apparently completely unaware of the fact that this is exactly what he himself sounds like. Chris claims that the leaked versions of his Yep, I'm on TV DVD don't have the director's cut version that Chris himself owns, featuring even more content such as his family's Christmas home movie and a video of him creating his pixelated PS3. At the time, this was true. However, Trolls would later obtain the director's cut in 2014, and these videos are available to view now.
Captain's Log, stardate September 29th, 2009. Let's get a few things straight here. I would like to propose and move forward the supposed copyright stealing, which I am here to prove that it is false. Because, that is only an image. You can type anything in, make it look like whatever in Photoshop. And also, this Greg Mays, I know for a fact that this guy is Clyde Cash, or the past character of Clyde Cash, because Clyde Cash used the gregmays@gmail.com email address to pretend to be a Greg Mays to have some sort of video game company or something, but he later admitted that he was Clyde Cash. But anyway, I did my web searches and all that of Clyde Cash and Greg Mays. Other than the fake pictures and whatnot, there is no record whatsoever of this Greg Mays or Clyde Cash. Even on any of the addresses or birth dates that they provided, that this guy has provided in any form or matter, from communication or hacking or whatever, this Greg Mays and Clyde Cash, this guy, acting as either one of those guys, Greg Mays and Clyde Cash were both fake. They're non-existent. Just like on the TV, just like TV actors, and I like these following people. Just like Greg Mays and Clyde Cash, they're about as fake and fictional as Elaine Bennis from Seinfeld, Chandler from Friends, Monica from Friends, or Phoebe, or even Archie Bunker from All in the Family, Fred Sanford on Sanford and Son, and George Jefferson on The Jeffersons. I would like to reiterate that I like those actors and the characters they portray, but I have yet to see this guy actually show his face in real life ever, showing off his photo ID with his name, either being Greg Mays or Clyde Cash or whatever his real name is, the one that his mother gave to him at birth. And I even throw into question about him ever actually going out to Australia and having his forced way with my past Australian gal pal who died in the Australian brush fires. If this guy never existed, he never went to Australia. Even Robert Simmons claimed to have gone there and witnessed the whole thing. And he was a proven troll. So therefore, I further emphasize the fact that this Greg Mays is a fake, a fraud, a phony. Would not even just hides behind his mother's skirt. Would never dare to show his real life face or show who he actually was. And I also question his relation to the biatch troll Vivian G. I question that. Oh, and another thing, about as fake as every last one of those supposed pieces of merchandise on that quote-unquote Sonic store. Even the DVD. I have heard rumors about even past vicious content being copied on a DVD, aside from the printed list on the back of the DVD. And you know what? You got less than what you bargained for, the first guy who got a copy of my DVD. Even though all that stuff was real, I have the director's cut, the one and only director's cut. And how it differs from the distributed copies, only the director's cut has the videos from My Family's Christmas 2004, age 22, December 25th, 2004. And also even the first pixelated PS3 attempts, where I had the Lego Pixel Block PS3, and actually had it hooked up a makeshift Lego PSP to PS2 to USB connector, to connect a PS2 controller to a PS3 console. And I hooked up my Guitar Hero, my PS2 guitar to it, and actually played Thunder Horse. Pretend well, this was shown. I was actually playing on my original PS2. That and more photographs, more stuff in the slideshow differs from the distributed copies that were distributed amongst family and whatever, and what this guy got is only on the director's cut. Read yourself. Read for yourself. Title 11, The Family Christmas, and Title 13, the first PS3 attempts. Look on the back of look at the back image of the distributed DVD. You'll see what I'm talking about. And you know what? It don't even have that nice little label on it, or the list of family members and relatives, or even the horoscope from my 25th birthday, February 24th, 2007. So, y'all didn't get as much as you got, you dang dirty trolls. Y'all didn't get all the stuff that was originally on the DVD, because you did not get the director's cut. Anyway, Sanchi's copyright is still mine. It's still mine, and I have officially registered it. And I reiterate, this Greg Mays, Clyde Cash, whoever he is a fake. I dare him, and I challenge this individual who plays these characters to actually come out to my home address and show and reveal and show him and prove himself to me for being whoever he is. And I know it's the same guy because I heard his voice recently on the telephone and recognized it from the past times when I talked to quote-unquote Clyde Cash on the phone. That high-pitched, drunk, whiny, nasally voice of his. That same goddamn voice. I remember it so well. Alright, wait. I'll leave you with all that. And I am still drawing the pages for the number 9 book. And I'm working on the number 10 book as well. So, only from me, Christian Weston Chandler. Birth name, Christopher, of Ruckersville, Virginia, USA. And also, I would like to reference the public disclaimer video, also on my official YouTube account, and everything Sanchu and Rosechu officially is on the Wikipedia, aka the original CWC's Sanchu site, also known as Sanchu and Rosechu site. All other websites aside from this YouTube and the Wikipedia are false. Peace out, and have a safe day.
9th October 2009. In this video, Chris addresses rumors that his mother was in the hospital because she had contracted AIDS. While it was true that she was indeed in the hospital, it was because she had contracted colitis, which is an inflammation of the colon. Chris had divulged this information to his current gal pals, such as Casey and Kim Wilson, who had in turn leaked it to trolls, who had decided to come up with the AIDS rumor. While on the subject, Chris addresses his own sexuality, stating that he is straight.
Captain's log, stardate, October 9th, 2009. I have a couple of small updates that I wish to dispel the rumors about such. Number 1, my mother was in a hospital recently, but she does not have AIDS, which is a dang STD that makes your immune system go awry. It makes it worse. Makes it worse for colds to get in. But my mom does not have AIDS. She went to the hospital because we thought it was food poisoning from bad Chinese food, but it turned out that it was colitis, triggered by the spicy food. So my mom cannot eat spicy or sugary foods or drinks. Colitis is an infection of the colon. You can look it up on the Wikipedia. And also, I wish to reiterate another time, I am straight. I am so sick of being mislabeled as such. quit emailing me with those dang dirty stupid comments. I am not gay. I am not bisexual. I am straight. Get it through your damn dirty, stupid, idiotic, immature skulls. And while you're at it, grow up. Grow up. Y'all being really immature and going on with these stupid rumor spreadings because you don't know whether they're true or not. And if you don't know whether they're true or not, then don't say anything. I'll leave you with that, and I'm still working on the comic pages, and the Wikipedia will have another update this weekend. Peace out, and have a safe day.
Quick Menage a Quad. This is the title of a drawing that Chris uploaded to the Wikipedia on October 10th, 2009, in an effort to prove his straightness. In the drawing, Chris himself is depicted having sex with 3 women. The title, Menage a Quad, is a play on the phrase ménage à trois, which is French for household of 3, and is slang for 3 people sharing a relationship and/or a threesome. Chris, of course, butchers this into ménage à quad, trying to turn it into referring to a foursome. The women in the drawing are actually characters from the game Guitar Hero, and are Chris's supposed bandmates. There is actually evidence of this image existing prior to it being uploaded by Chris, as troll Brian Bash actually leaked this drawing on September 26th, though it is unclear how he obtained it. Chris would reference this drawing in a video he uploaded also on October 10th, using it as proof of his straightness, as though a fictional drawing could somehow be used as factual evidence of something in real life. He also promises that more pages of Sonichu issue 9 are on the way. He's been uploading pages to the Wikipedia since March 30th, but has still not completed the full issue at this time.
Captain's log, the 10th of October 2009. Now, I would like to make it perfectly clear, but first I would like to state the update that will be on the Wikipedia tomorrow, later tonight or tomorrow. A few more pages for the number 9 book. So look forward to that, good viewers. Now, for those who dare continue to mislabel me as dang, gay, homosexual, or bisexual, I'm straight. I am straight. And I tell you what, if I was a homosexual or anything like that, would I be having sex with 3 women? Huh? Huh? Look at it. Look at it. I'm having sex with 3 women. And you know what? The one in the middle is half and half. I am straight. Get through your damn dirty, immature skulls. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Challenge for Clyde. This was a video uploaded on October 11th. Here, Chris issues a direct challenge to Clyde Cash / Greg Mays. In order to get him to stop trolling Chris and his friends, Chris tells him to come to his house and fight him one-on-one. As some of you might remember, Chris hid under his stuffed animals and literally shit his pants the last time he thought Clyde might show up at his house. Chris makes a display of showing off his fighting moves, demonstrating what he'd do to Clyde if he came for a fight, including punching himself in the face for some reason.
Greg Mays, Clyde Cash, whatever the hell your real name is, you need to stop torturing my friends over the internet and everywhere. I am your target. You want to face me. I know you do. You come to me. I will fight you. I will crush you. You son of a bitch. I will beat you up mercilessly. What you have done to me and my friends. Every last one of them. I am strong, man. You do not want to mess with me. But you should come out and face me like a man instead of hiding behind your goddamn mother's skirt. You are just a coward, just like every last damn stupid troll on the internet. I'm calling you out, Greg Mays, Clyde Cash. I'm calling you out. You know where I live. You come right on over, and we can settle this man to man. Rawr! You want to see how hard I would punch you? This is a good heavy book. I would punch you so hard. And I would even let you give me a few punches. That one's on the house. You want to, come on. You want to face me? Come on. Face me, man. You face me. You face me right now, you son of a bitch. You face me. Come on, you son of a bitch. I'm challenging you. You come face me right now. You come face me, you damn son of a bitch. Come face me. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Chris loses it. A follow-up video was posted the next day. A truly deranged offering, Chris films himself jumping around his room and screaming incoherently, apparently trying to showcase his power and rage to Clyde Cash in an intimidation tactic. While Chris probably wanted this to appear as a power move, it looks a lot more like a Tard Rage temper tantrum.
Yes, hello. Is this, Walter Frisbee? Who threw a frisbee? Well, you know what?
Challenge for Clyde 2. This is the first of 2 videos uploaded on October 14th, 2009. In this one, Chris basically repeats his first challenge, telling Clyde to come to his house and fight him. However, he also claims that he has detectives, police, and the FBI working to take Clyde down on his behalf. As pointed out by documentarian Gino Samuel, the PlayStation Eye camera that Chris uses to record his videos skips and causes audio cuts throughout the video, something that will unfortunately continue to happen as long as he keeps using this same camera. This is perhaps because of damage inflicted upon it during the Chris Loses It video, as well as his other rage videos in which he knocks over the camera.
Look, Mr. Greg Mays, Clyde Cash, whatever your name is. I know you are within the city of Sharpsville. I'm still waiting for you. I'm the target you want. You do not need to attack my friends or my family or anybody else. All you want is me. So you come over here and face me, man. Because I know you are a coward just hiding behind the veil of the internet. And the veil of the internet is not as safe as you think it is. I know, because I've had my detectives and police forces, an FBI working to track you down. And we know that you are within Charlottesville, Virginia. There is no denying that. You are in no other state at this point within these United States. So you could just give it up. You come to me now. Come face me like a man. Unless you want to continue being called a equivalent coward who hide under his mother's skirt. I dare not hide, because I show myself every day. I do my best to keep you at bay, and I am doing what I can. I want you to back off, my friends, and come face me, man to man. Because you cannot hide anymore. You cannot hide anymore. You come face me. You face me in person, face to face. There is no substitute for the in-person that. And I will beat you up. So lay off my friends and lay off my friends and my family and come face me, man to man. I'll leave you with that. Come face me. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. Don't make me wait too much longer.
War paint video. This is the second video uploaded on October 14th. Here, we see Chris call upon his supposed Cherokee Native American heritage to aid him in intimidating the trolls. He challenges all trolls to come face him, while warning them that he will use his powers and fierce Cherokee ancestry to beat them down. He is wearing what he believes to be Native American war paint and screams in a stereotypical Native war cry. He then uses his Megatron dart pistol and points it threateningly at the camera before issuing more threats.
Calling all trolls! Calling all trolls! We are at war! This is war! I will not stand idly by while you take heed and curse my friends and my family. For you have dishonored me, and I will not stand for it. As I stand upon my native Cherokee heritage, I will hunt you down, you damn dirty trolls. This is war. Put down your wares and bring yourselves unto me. I will hunt you down and really smite thee. You have been warned with the Cherokee ancestry. How?
Liquid returns. On October 15th, Liquid Chris uploads a surprise video in which he explains his capture by Solid Chris and details his return, as well as his intentions to get back together with Casey after their engagement had initially been called off. He claims that Solid Chris knocked him out while he was waiting for the bus and kidnapped him. He was dumped in the middle of the Sahara Desert while bleeding from his anus, and he had to survive and make his way back home.
Captain's log, stardate, October 15th, 2009. Hello, my loyal fan base. As a lot has happened to me this past month and a half, I shall tell you first and foremost that I am safe and straight, and I would like to note there that what happened to me there. Why you have not heard from me for so long. Oh, and my Sanchu medallion, I do not have it at the moment because it was stolen from me. I was ready for my bus to Redmond, but just at the bus stop there, all of a sudden I felt someone touching me on my... Yeah. So I turn around because, you know, I am taken by my sweetest Casey. And it was none other than the imposter Christian Weston Chandler himself, or as he is better known, Ian Brandon Anderson. I called him out and I said, "Hey you, Ian," and I said, "Hey you, Ian Brandon Anderson." He started screaming and covering his ears, and then he knocked me out with a Chun-Li kick. And so I woke up in a meat packing factory. I knew it was a meat packing factory because there was a lot of pictures of ducks hanging around. Yeah, he made me get on camera, and then he force-fed me a lot of drugs. I didn't even know there were so many kinds of them. I passed out before I could even find them, before I could even tell. And the next thing you know, I'm waking up in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and my anus is bleeding. I'm bleeding out of my... So just all y'all, so you know by now, that imposter is a homosexual. I had to get an operation. So I crawled through the desert on my stomach for like a whole month, and until some really nice guys from Aladdin picked me up, and they let me stay with them in their tent. And they took me to a city and where I found out that I had been kidnapped and taken to Africa. And so about a week ago, I called my sweetest Casey, and she was so happy. She was so happy to see me. And I have been talking to her about getting our engagement reinstated. And I asked you, Casey, will you please marry me again? Opening to my heart. At a very upcoming date. And on another note there, I am going back to Redmond to my own office with my own secretary to take up my rightful job as the owner of the Sonic 2 franchise. And just so y'all know, that Project Needle Mouse game that Sega was working on, that was gonna be the Sonic 2 game, but when I got kidnapped, they had to act like it was just another Sonic title. So now I am going back to work that up and put a jump start in the comics and the game. As for the imposter, I want to see his head on a pike. Peace.
Chris would then respond with his own video, calling Liquid Chris a fake and accusing him of lying because he said he was drugged.
October 15th, 2009. Yes, I have received the return of the imposter in the brown stripes. He dares call me by that stupid name. Stupid. Everybody knows that is fake. That name is fake. Anyway, I will only respond to him this one time because he is a lowly troll, and I just do not give a dang about him. I mean, come on, his story. I mean, like, you know, being put in a meat factory, Sahara Desert, Aladdin people? Huh. And also, he could have easily taken the drugs himself, even to make his own ass bleed. I mean, that story is just about as incredibly fabricated as Donna Tubbs' time over when she had to borrow R. Kelly's bathroom, or Roberta when she fought off 6 Al-Qaedas one by one. The Cleveland Show, new episodes every Sunday on Fox. And episodes downloadable on the PlayStation Network and iTunes. Cleveland Show. Anyway, the main concern here is definitely it's definitely me drawing the comic pages, which I am still doing, and taking down the Great Maze, Clyde Cash, whoever the hell he is. Do not believe, and continue to not believe that his name may be Christian Weston Chandler, but everybody knows that he is not the original guy. I am. The guy was born in Ruckersville, Virginia, whose birth name was Christopher. So there. And I'm still here. I'm still waiting for you, Greg Mays. I know where you are. You are within this state of Virginia. And I'm still waiting for you to accept my challenge. Anyway, aside from that, expect a few more pages this weekend on the Wikipedia, the official Saijin Roshi site. Thank you and have a good day.
And that does it for part 10 of the chronological Chris Chan iceberg. If you pulled up the original image of the iceberg in order to follow along, I'm sure you'll see that I actually added several points of interest myself. This is because I found the original to be a bit lacking in some areas, so I took it upon myself to do a little extra research in order to bring you a more complete picture of this time in Chris's life. The main sources of information I used were the Quickie and Gino Samuel's documentary. You can find Gino's channel linked in the description, and you can visit the Quickie yourself if you want to do some of your own research on Chris, because I'm not allowed to link to it on YouTube. I'll get working on part 11 of this series as soon as I can, in which we'll be going over, hopefully, the finale of the Liquid Chris saga, and a bit more of the Clyde Cash saga. Again, I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, like the video if you liked it, and comment if you have something to say. I hope to see you back here soon. Bye for now.